Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of Bryce Mountain Bike Park. I visited this bike park over the summer. It was on our mountain bike trip throughout the southeast. This was our first stop and it was definitely a lot of fun. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts in a couple of different categories of this resort. I'm going to be rating this resort on a point system from 0 to 50 with 5 categories. The 5 categories are mountain stats, lifts, trail variety / quantity, food, and overall fun. In each category, the resort can earn up to 10 points and as low as 0 points. Make sure to stay tuned. Bryce Bike Park is located in Base, Virginia. They boast 500 feet of vertical drop, 12 lift serve access trails, and 1 lift operating during the summer season. They have trails from any skill level all the way up to double black and all the way down to green. Unfortunately though, these stats are a little bit below average because their vertical is pretty short and they have a small amount of trails, so I'm going to give them a 4 in this category. The lift might just be the most important thing at a bike park, and Bryce Bike Park's lift is pretty much dead average, so I'm going to give them a 5. This thing is nothing out of the ordinary. It's your general just southeast slow lift. It's a 4-seater, but it's relatively comfy, and the lift attendants were relatively nice, so I'm just going to give them a dead average score of a 5 because this lift is nothing out of the ordinary. Now we come to the most important rating, and this is trail variety / quality. And let me tell you right now, the trail quality at Bryce Bike Park is very high. As you can see in this video here, these berms are absolutely sweet and these jumps that they built. And this is their new trail, Gin Juice. And that brings up another point that I have to make. They are adding trails constantly, from big jump lines to just smaller stuff. They've been just constantly adding over the past few years and making their bike park a lot better. So I'm going to give them a 7 in this category because their trail quality is really good. But unfortunately, the reason they're not getting a higher score is because their quantity of trails and their variety is not really that great. They pretty much only have flow and jumps and nothing really else apart from that. So you can get a little bored throughout the day because there's nothing to really break up the jumps and flow. But overall, their trail quality really makes up for not having too much variety, and so that is why they're getting a 7 in this category. The next category up is the food, and Bryce Bike Park actually has pretty good food. For it being ski lodge food, it's actually relatively good, and I didn't think it was that bad. And also, they have pretty nice bathrooms in the same facility where you get your food. They also have a water fountain in there, which is really nice because I like to fill up my water throughout the day. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to ding their points because we ran into an employee that was absolutely terrible when trying to get our food. I'm not going to explain the entire story to you guys because I'd be sitting here for like 5 minutes, and that is definitely a waste of time. But anyways, we just were trying to pay with Apple Pay, and there was a whole miscommunication on how if it was going to work or if it wasn't. And this employee was basically calling us stupid and just saying that we didn't know what we were talking about when other employees told us that we could use Apple Pay. And so that's why I'm going to be dinging their points. So I'm going to have to give them a 3 in this category just because of that bad employee. But overall, their food is pretty good, so that's nothing to be worried about. Now we talk about the fun factor, and this place is an absolute blast. Words cannot even describe how much fun I had that day when we were visiting this place. So I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10 for fun factor. This place is crazy. If you like jumps and flow, you are going to absolutely love this place. Even though they don't have tech, you can find that everywhere else in the southeast, so there's no need for them really to have tech. They have plenty of very cool wooden features. They have a trail called Pickleback that I was addicted to. Me and CJ rode that thing so many times. They have a big jump trail that's actually pretty comparable to like Dirt Merchant A-Line called Hooch. There's some big jumps on that and big drops. And there's really everything for anyone who likes flow or jumps. They have pretty much trails all the way down to green and all the way up to black for all those flow and jump trails. And it is definitely tons of fun. I think that actually not having tech is a strength for them because it lets them focus on their flow and jump trails, and they're absolutely world class. I'm going to give them a 9 in this category for all those reasons, and I definitely think you should visit this bike park. I drove over 5 hours to come here, and I would say it was 100% worth it. If you want to check out other reviews of bike parks in the Southeast, I already dropped one on Beach Mountain a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to be dropping this one and also one at Snowshoe in a couple weeks from now as well. And if you liked this video and thought that it was useful, then make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace out.